For 30 years, the world trusted GPS like oxygen, silent, reliable, everywhere. But suddenly, the cracks are showing. Airliners over Delhi losing their position, flights over the Black Sea drawing impossible loops, navigation systems insisting planes are hundreds of kilometers off course. Aviation authorities now link hundreds of thousands of these failures to deliberate GPS jamming and spoofing. And that's triggered a global realization. We built the entire modern world on one fragile system, and now we need backups. This is the story of the biggest tech race you have never heard of, the race to build alternatives to GPS. How GPS became a single point of failure.
The NavStar Global Positioning System will be a world...
GPS started as a US military project in the 1970s. Today, it powers everything: aviation, telecom networks, banks, stock markets, power grids, logistics, agriculture, even your phone's clock. It's part of a larger family called GNSS, Global Navigation Satellite Systems, which includes Russia's GLONASS, Europe's Galileo, China's BeiDou, and India's NavIC. But despite this, most of the world still leans heavily on GPS timing, the heartbeat behind digital civilization. And that's the problem. Ukraine exposed GPS's biggest weakness. On the battlefield, GPS is jammed, spoofed, and blinded constantly. In Ukraine, both sides have crashed drones, jammed missile guidance, disrupted communications, forced fallback to older systems like inertial navigation. War showed the world something terrifying. If a country jams GPS, civilian infrastructure can collapse, not just military systems. Why spoofing is exploding worldwide? The International Air Transport Association recorded 430,000 GPS interference incidents in 2024, a 62% jump from 2023. Roughly 56 out of every 1,000 flights were affected. And India felt it too. An Air India Express flight diverted after disruption. Delhi airport saw its first confirmed spoofing event. DGCA ordered airlines to report GPS anomalies within 10 minutes. The message is clear: GPS can't stay the world's single navigation backbone. So what are countries building as alternatives? This is where the global race begins. eLoran, enhanced LoRaN, GPS's super strong backup. The UK is spending $202 million on signal protection, including $92 million to build a national eLoran system. Its signal is millions of times stronger than GPS at the receiver, almost impossible to jam. The US is also testing eLoran as a resilient backup. Low Earth orbit constellations. Companies in the US, Europe, and Asia are building brand new navigation networks in low orbit. LEO satellites sit closer to Earth, providing stronger signals, faster refresh rates, and higher resilience against jamming. These could become a next-gen GPS alternative. Quantum navigation and atomic sensors. Australia is already testing quantum sensors for the US military, devices that can guide ships or aircraft without satellites. These systems rely on the Earth's magnetic field, subatomic particle behavior, and ultra-stable clocks. They are almost impossible to spoof. Terrestrial timing networks. Instead of satellites, these systems push hyper-precise timing signals through fiber networks and ground-based radio towers. The US Department of Transportation has tested 11 such technologies. If one goes down, another kicks in, a layered architecture. India's NavIC upgrade. India is strengthening NavIC, adding new satellites, new frequencies, and encrypted services. Soon, NavIC support will be mandatory in most smartphones, especially 5G. India's goal? reduce dependency on GPS and create a sovereign alternative for navigation and timing. Will the world replace GPS? Not entirely. GPS powers an industry worth over $100 billion and it's still the most widely used system. But the world is no longer trusting a single source. If one system fails, the others keep civilization running. Because after the recent wave of spoofing from Ukraine to Delhi, the world has learned a hard lesson. Navigation can no longer depend on a single constellation in the sky. The future is redundancy, the future is resilience, the future is GPS, but with backups. Subscribe for more high-quality deep dives from Business Standard.